Here's a fun idea. Let's take someone we hate on YouTube and Photoshop them into various derogatory positions.
Right, do you not like the fact I make all these images of you looking, these funny images? You know, that I make all these videos with these funny images of you, these drawing like making you look like a terrorist. Do you not like that? Does that get on your nerves a lot? Does it?
Hey, he's not responding. I know, I've got an even better idea. Let's Photoshop him into pornographic images of masturbation and then create an account on a porn site under his YouTube username and then post that material to it. Yeah, this is apparently what YouTube user Coughlan616, aka Coughlan000, aka TheDramaPimps, aka the previously permanently banned user Coughlan666, and the user ferderalistfilms, among others, have been involved in doing to me. And then, crucially, discussing the matter in public.
You know what we did is satire. It was satire because his real penis is much smaller. We had to increase we increased the image size by what, 400%, 500%?
But what have we done? We just happened to make a website that just happened to
No. Latham Way happened to make a website.
Latham Way just happened to make a website that just happened to have the same name as Thunderfoot, which he chose at random. And it just so happened to upload a picture of a guy who looked suspiciously like Thunderfoot.
Yeah.
We haven't linked his website and said this guy is this guy. No, it just did. It's all a massive coincidence.
And what, someone can't, like the same name as someone and take it for another website?
I mean, unless Thunderfoot is his real name.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, arguably the most reprehensible behaviour I've seen on YouTube to date was when someone accused someone else of being a pedophile and that they should be reported to the authorities before closing their channel. But this goes way beyond that. Conspiring to and impersonating someone, of the ilk of identity theft, and in violation of Californian laws where YouTube is based, such as cyberstalking, impersonation, and arguably cybersquatting. Pathologically harassing someone by creating accounts under their YouTube username, and then posting photoshopped images of them masturbating on it. And then after all that, to put forward this infantile justification.
We just happened to make a website that just happened to
No. Latham Way happened to make a website.
Latham Way just happened to make a website that just happened to have the same name as Thunderfoot, which he chose at random. And it just so happened to upload a picture of a guy who looked suspiciously like Thunderfoot.
Yeah.
We haven't linked his website and said this guy is this guy. No, it just did. It's all a massive coincidence.
I mean, pretty much the only thing that you can do that's lower than this would be to create a profile in someone's name and then go and predate on kindergarten-aged children online, all the time with some semi-convincing Photoshop picture. I mean, hell, why not put their personal details in there too? I mean, does anyone seriously doubt that after this display of malevolence, that if these people had my personal details, that they wouldn't have posted them in a second? And yeah, you can hear these same folks protesting. But you support Draw Muhammad Day. Isn't that the same thing? No. The Prophet Muhammad isn't a living person, and hasn't been for over 1,000 years. Nor is the objective of this protest to personally attack Muhammad, but to reverse the trend of dogma imported by threats of religious violence.
You mentioned, CNN's decision to pixelate these. You're right. I mean, partly based on fear of reprisals against our staff.
These are not subtle or complicated issues. The laws are different for living people and dead ones. You want to create a derogatory photoshopped image of Tutankhamun and create a porn account in their name, I seriously doubt anyone would even raise an eyebrow. You do the same thing with Obama's children, and they would. For me, I direct this message to YouTube. If this doesn't warrant action, does anything? I mean, Coughlan616, aka Coughlan000, aka TheDramaPimps, who is the ringleader in all of this, is a slam dunk. He's categorically violating YouTube rules just by being here, and that he's been previously permanently banned as Coughlan666. Point that he puts on his front page, and has apparently, judging by the ads on numerous of his videos, been accepted into the YouTube partner program. TheDramaPimps is also evidently complicit.
You know what we did is satire. It was satire because his real penis is much smaller. We had to increase we increased the image size by what, 400%, 500%?
I personally think that YouTube needs to decisively show that it's sort of unashamedly publicly orchestrated, pathological group harassment is not acceptable. I mean, really. Derogatory photoshopped images you can get away with in many cases as satire, and my skin's thick enough to take that. Even if it's like in one of Coughlan's videos where I'm portrayed as being dead and a mass murderer. But when you can't get a rise out of that, to proceed to maliciously impersonating someone with photoshopped images of them masturbating crosses lines. Look, in the YouTube guidelines under the section "Do not cross the line," this is what it says is unacceptable. Things like predatory behaviour, stalking, threats, harassment, intimidation, invading privacy and so on.
Right, do you not like the fact I make all these images of you looking, these funny images, that I make all these videos with these funny images of you, these drawing like making you look like a terrorist? Do you not like that? Does that get on your nerves a lot, does it?
I mean, if YouTube is publicly seen to turn a blind eye to things on this level, is there any reason to have the community guidelines at all? And if you think that this is the sort of thing that YouTube needs to address, please rate this video, leave a comment on it, favourite it, get it onto YouTube's front page.